This is part 2 of the Sharpie shoe drawing. We just went over how to sign your artwork. So now real quick, let's go over. You will have examples in here that kind of show you. This one does not have the stippling at the bottom, but the drawing is really awesome. The patterns are awesome. So I included it, even though they didn't do the stippling, the actual drawing is still really strong. So, excuse me, that's why I included it in there. But you have some examples. All right, for composition, for 9 to 10 points. Strong, thoughtful, creative composition. The drawing fills up most, if not all, of the drawing paper. This is a little small. This is better. Okay. Continuous contour line. The line drawing of the shoe, around the shoe, that actually gives us the look of the shoe. For 9 to 10 points, it is a continuous line. There appears to be no breaks in it. So when you do your Sharpie, you're doing one continuous line. If your pencil line has breaks in it, doesn't matter because you're going to erase the pencil lines anyways. Patterns and textures for 9 to 10 points. All patterns vary across the shoes and within the shoes. All patterns are thoughtfully and carefully created and added to each shoe. Only one pure white area is left. Only one pure black area is filled in. Each pattern can only be used twice. So once you start getting more than one black area, more than one white area, or you start repeating a pattern more than twice, you're already down to 8 or 7 points. And then it continues down from there. 9 to 10 points. Realistic likeness of the shoe. All the shoes are drawn life size with correct proportions and foreshortening. So you're getting the shoe in perspective. It looks real. Drawing of the shoe setup. All shoes of the setup are included in the final drawing. The final drawing exactly resembles the shoe setup. Meaning, you didn't really like that person's shoe, you voted against it, but it's in there, and now you decide to eliminate it, you're losing points for that. Draw what you see. If it's there, you draw it. If you see it, you draw it. Do not eliminate something just because you don't like it. You got to draw it anyways. Shoes are grounded. Stippling, cross-hatching, shading techniques for 9 to 10 points. All drawn shoes look grounded to the table. They're sitting on the table. Careful and thoughtful use of either stippling or cross-hatching techniques are used. So you used these techniques, either or both, to make it look like it's actually a still life sitting on a table and not floating in the air. Mistakes, blobs, and boo-boos for 9 to 10 points. All mistakes, blobs, and boo-boos are seamlessly worked into the final project. There is no evidence of any mistakes. You make a mistake, work with it. Ask your person next to you, what can I do? Help each other out. Work it in. Because the only one who's going to know it was a mistake is you, unless you tell people. Pencil marks for 9 to 10 points. All original pencil marks and lines have been erased. So at the very end of this, you go in and erase every pencil line. No pencils left showing. Craftsmanship, careful time and extreme care was put into the entire shoe drawing. Artist's name for 10 points. The artist's name is intricately worked into the edge of the design. It does not distract from the final work. I do want to see your name in the work. This is a little distracting, okay, because it's so far away. This is a little distracting. If he had tilted his name sideways and gone with the actual line of the shoe, it would have been a little bit better. So really think about where you want to put your name, because now as artists, we need to start thinking about that. And then do the reflection. Put your name on this. Make sure your name is on the back of this when it's completely done. Turn it into the inbox, and you are done with the Sharpie shoe drawing. Good luck to you. I know you will do fantastic. Help each other out if you need to. Do remember to put your shoe back on at the end of class. If you don't get done, let's say the class ends and you're still drawing your shoes. You got a couple options. One, either you have to beg and plead the people to wear the same shoes tomorrow, and hopefully they do, set it up again and continue drawing. Or two, you're going to have to do a new setup the next day and get it drawn in one day. The pencil drawing of it can be done quick. Once you get the seams done and you kind of can map out, you can even pencil map out where the shadows are. So you can kind of like, okay, I know the shadows are in here. I know there's a shadow over here. So that, and there's shadows in here. So that you can go back and do that later. As long as you get the placement of the shoes and the seams of the shoes don't necessarily have to be there once you start the actual patterns. So you do have to get the drawing done pretty much in one day, unless they're willing to bring the shoes back for you and set it up again, or you have to do a new setup and try to get it done in one day. I think that's all I can think of as far as maybe some pitfalls, like not getting the shoes drawn, but that's about it. So remember, black Sharpie will be provided. If you want color Sharpie, you got to bring your own. And I think that's it. So good luck. You'll do great. Remember, think patterns, lots and lots of patterns. Grab them from people's other, like look at people's clothing. Come up with a bunch of ideas so that you can have the most interesting shoes when you're done. All right, good luck.